Okay, Terry, this is October 7th, 2023. The swing looks good, okay? There's no major trauma. All we're trying to do is fine-tune it. I believe if you get the things squared up, you can hit the ball as well as anybody. But let's see what we can do to get more consistent. So posture's good. Hands are nicely under the shoulders, so that looks good. I like the idea that eye line is up high, so your chin won't be in the way. So good grades for the setup. On the takeaway, okay. The thing that's causing some issues, steepness and all, which we'll get to, is see how the club face is kind of shut. And at this point, when it's parallel to the ground, it should overlap your hands. See how he overlaps his hands from down the line? You're inside, so what that does is it promotes too steep, and you are getting slightly steep. So the idea is it should be boom here. Now once it's there, we just rotate our shoulders and put it right on plane. Now you do a nice job of recovering from this. And we'll show you, but let me capture this. So then you get okay, so you get to this top spot, which is really good. See how that left arm is parallel to the swing plane, the yellow lines? It's great. See how the shaft is pointed out to the left, which is really great. So if you do nothing more than drop the hands and rotate, you're going to be perfectly on plane. So you've come away from the back wall a bit, okay? But let's see what happens. Okay, so see the move of the butt of the club? It's going at the ball. And see, this red line is where the butt of the club started. The butt of the club started at that red X. So you've got it going out here. If it keeps going out here, you have to come down steep to hit the ball. Now,
instead of leaving it out there?
Yeah. And
instead of leaving it out there on this line?
Well, I'll show you. So he gets to the top. Okay. So you and I can't get there, but so this is his downward move. So the butt of the club kind of goes down, but see, when he gets shoulder high like this, he's perfectly on plane. But look what, so he's on his downswing, he's here, you're here. Now, you've done a nice job of that flying elbow still, floating elbow, but you know you have to keep it on plane, so what you've done is re-gripped. So I'm steep to get it on plane with that flying elbow, I've got to change the grip. And if you look at it, see how your grip's changed? So now this lead elbow, this trailing elbow is outside your body, and to get it on plane, that's really good, by the way. Really good. Okay. So here's the problem though with that elbow kind of floating is it's floating. To get it on plane, you kind of change your grip to be like this, and then you end up too steep. So you're on plane here, but the grip is not even close to where it started. So when it gets here, this is the litmus test. Every good player, no matter what his swing looks like, whether it's flat or steep, this is the checkpoint. That right forearm overlaps, I'm sorry, the shaft overlaps the right forearm. Yours, not so much. See, your shaft is here, and we want it here. Now, it's close, but what happens is, now, see, the butt of the club is now here. So it's kind of outside of where it was. Now, to hit the ball, you've got to pull your arms back inside. See how his right elbow gets to his side. See, it's inside his body from this angle when it's chest high. Yours is still floating. See the difference? It's huge. Yeah, okay. So it's all because of that floating elbow. Now, see when it's parallel, see this is outside your hands? That's going to go left on you. You want to get to this position. The club head is slightly behind his hands, okay? Capture that. Okay, we'll backtrack and it seems like a lot, but in reality it's not, okay? And you've come away from the wall just a bit. So now, see, the butt of the club has to get from there to there. So here's where it started, right here. So you've got it out here, it's got to come this way, as opposed to here, and you just rotate through. You come, and sure enough, that's getting the club outside your hands, and this ball is going to go left, and then, yeah. See, the club is outside the ball.
Yeah.
No way that's going to go
straight
or to the right, right? So I'll exaggerate here. Now, if you rotate your hips early enough, it's going to go left and way left. So what happens is, because your body knows, shit, this is going to go left, you get this left hip in the way and leave the club face open, and it kind of slices back into the fairway. So you're outside the hands here, and you open club face, it'll carve it back if everything goes right. And what we want to do is reduce it to, get it to here, and then all you do is rotate through. More consistent, because you're having to go, you got here, you change your grip a bit here, then too steep. Now you're trying to save it with your hands, as opposed to boom and just rotate through like that. Okay. So now as you come into impact, this is close to the hosel, mainly because you come away from the back wall a bit. See, this isn't bad for, what's your handicap, 16? This isn't bad. You're getting the hips turned, but you're trying to prevent this pull thing. Now, you release through here, you retain this spine tilt, that's really good. You release this knee, really good. It goes in the proper direction, and it ends up on plane. So you do a nice job, but there's a lot of commotion going on, and that's why you're inconsistent. You got the flying elbow. To get it on plane, you have to, watch my grip, you have to go like this to the grip to get it on plane, and then you come through here, and then you're handsy. Okay, so again, it sounds complicated, but it's not. Okay, so let's So there's elements of the swing. I believe that you're